Imagine spending decades building a strategic project, investing money, building diplomatic partnerships, seeing it as your gateway to Central Asia, and then suddenly another country's sanctions force you to choose continue the project or face punishment. That is the dilemma India faces over Chabahar. But this story is not really about a port, it is about something much bigger. Can India truly pursue an independent foreign policy? Today, let's decode the Hindu editorial turning point in UPSC style. Let's begin with Chabahar. Chabahar port in Iran has been a long strategic dream for India. Why so important? Because it gives India access to Afghanistan, access to Central Asia, a route bypassing Pakistan, a link to broader Eurasian trade corridors. Think of it not just as a port, but as a geopolitical doorway. India has invested heavily here, from the Atal Bihari Vajpayee's era to Narendra Modi government. Chabahar has been a long strategic project, and now US sanctions pressure threatens it again. And that is where the editorial begins. See, the editorial says this is not merely a port issue. This is a strategic autonomy. Okay, a core UPSC concept. What does it mean? India should have the freedom to take foreign policy decision based on India's interest, not external pressure. Earlier, we called it non-alignment. Today, we call it multi-alignment and strategic autonomy. Relations with the US, Russia, Iran, Gulf, and BRICS partners all balanced. But what happens when one power starts narrowing your choices? That is the editorial's concern. Okay, here comes a very important international relations concept: sanctions as corrosive diplomacy. Okay, this is not war, but it is pressure, and powerful countries use it to shape others' choices. The editorial argues first pressure over Iranian oil, then pressure over Russia, now pressure over Chabahar, and perhaps more tomorrow. See, this is why it is called a turning point, because this may not stop with one project. Okay, now many people may ask why fight over one port? Because Chabahar is strategy. It connects to Afghanistan access, Central Asia outreach, the international north-south transport corridor, and strategically, it is often seen as balancing Bahadar port. So this is not just infrastructure; it is connectivity diplomacy, and in modern geopolitics, connectivity is power. Okay. Now the editorial opens a debate. Some may argue, pass the project, be pragmatic, protect tie with the US. Fair point. But the editorial asks at what cost? Because if every sovereign decision bends under pressure, what happens to independent foreign policy? Okay, this is the question which is being asked through the editorial. This is a sovereignty question, okay, a very deep one. The editorial warns strategic autonomy is rarely lost in one dramatic surrender. It is often eroded through many small compromise. Okay, there is another dimension too: energy security. India has faced pressure over oil from Iran, Russia, Venezuela. So this is not just it is not only foreign policy. Okay, it affect energy prices, inflation, strategic security. Okay, this is where GS2 meet GS3 this in these points, and this makes this editorial even richer. Okay, So the editorial doesn't call for reckless confrontation. It calls for preservative autonomy. Okay, meaning balance partnership, resist excessive external corrosion, protect strategic interest, keep sovereign decision making intact. Because great power respect countries that protect their strategic space. Okay, so what is the larger lesson? This editorial is not about one port. It asks, can India remain a truly independent power while others increasingly seek to shape its choices? Okay, this is the real debate, and perhaps the bigger takeaway is this: strategic autonomy is not declared, it is defended. Okay, it is defended every day through every choices. Okay, if you found this editorial breakdown useful, let me know in the comment section. If you have any doubt, put it in the comment section. Thank you.